Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to factor. I'm going to start off by doing a basic binomial. Then I'll do a FOILing example. Then I'll do a trinomial where the a coefficient is 1. Then I'll do one by decomposition where the a value is greater than 1. And I'll show you. So follow along with me. So starting with this one here, we got 2x outside the bracket. So we're going to distribute that 2x inside the bracket and multiply it by each of those two terms. All right? So we got 2x multiplied by 3x, that becomes 6x squared, and then 2x multiplied by minus 4, that gives minus 8x, and that's how you expand, right? If you were to factor this, you'd take a greatest common factor, which would be 2, and then you'd factor out 2 out of this, divide by 2, divide by 2, so this is the reverse. And then that's how you get back your x as well. 3x minus 4. This is check. Alright, let's now factor, let's now FOIL these two binomials. So the first term times the first term, I got 2x squared. First times the last, I got minus 6x. 2 inside here gives me plus 8x. And then the 2 last term gives me minus 3/8, 24. Last step now is to group these two like terms. They got the same size variables, so they're like terms, both degree of 1. I've got negative 6, positive 8, so I'm left in the middle with 2x. Positive. I got 2x squared, and I got a minus 24. So that's how you'd FOIL this expression. So this is done. So we've got a trinomial here, so we can factor something like this to get back to this stage. All right, next one, we're gonna factor this trinomial where the a value is 1. So this is a is 1, this is b is 8, C is 15. Whenever we have a scenario like this, what we want is two numbers that multiply to the C term, the 15 here, and adds to B, which is 8. So two numbers multiplying to 15 adds to 8. What are those two numbers? Let's see. So right away, you can see the factors are 3 and 5. 3 plus 5, 8. 3 times 5, 15. So you go ahead and rewrite this as x plus 3, x plus 5. And that one is called factoring by inspection. So this is called factoring by inspection. Alright, so let's move on to one now that the a value is, another question that the a value is greater than a value greater than 1. So here's the scenario. So a is 3, b is minus 5, c is 2. This is called decomposition. So we're going to decompose the middle, break down the middle term into 2, then we do factor by grouping. So we need two numbers multiplying AC, so AC which is 3 to 6. Two number multiplying 6 adds to 5. Adds to minus 5. So one is to multiply and then sum. Two number, when you multiply them you get positive 6, when you add them you get negative 5. And that looks to me like negative 6 times positive 1. Negative 6 times 1. That was what it looked like to me. So let's rewrite this now. So we got 3x squared minus 6x plus 1x plus 2. Good? So at this stage we can do factor by, at this stage we replace the middle, minus 6x plus 1x. When you add these you get minus 5. When you multiply them you get the, no, that's a mistake right there. Sorry, those are not two factors. We need positive 6. My bad. We need positive 6, so those two will not work. Those two will not work. So in this case, I think it's going to be minus 3 and minus 2. That's better. Minus 3 and minus 2, they multiply to positive 6, add to minus 5. Awesome. So let's go back to here now. So minus 3x minus 2x. That's better. But these two have 3x in common, so I can factor that out. So I'm left with x minus 1. These two have 2 in common, but I want minus x minus 1 in the bracket. So if I factor out minus 2, I'm left with x minus 1. And at this stage, I know I'm on the right track because I got both brackets to be the same. Now that both brackets are the same, I can factor out that because that's common. And what the remainder is what's on the outside, 3x minus 2. And that's done. We can check this by foiling to see if we got what we started with. So let's check. So check x minus 1, 3x minus 2, check. All right, so it checked out, so that's good. So this is foiling, factoring by decomposition, factoring by inspection, foiling, as I said earlier, factoring by decomposition, factoring by inspection, foiling, as I said earlier, distribution. All right, that's it. That's it. Thank you. People, welcome back to the channel. I want to create a video for students on 2 topics: solving linear system by graphing and also by elimination. So I'll walk you through the steps of solving linear system by graphing, then elimination. The process with graphing, have to rearrange these 2 equations into the form y equal mx plus b